I have a tiny bladder, and I don't have I have a tendency to not pay attention to things.
Yeah, same.
Oh, the Italians are in Bangkok.
We're becoming more and more Balkanbros as time progresses.
Oh, the German Empire have a tiny bit of China.
Ah. There we are.
Interesting. You have a really shitty memory. That's fair. I have a really shitty memory too. I forget things that I do like the other day. It's pretty painful sometimes. How far along?
Hey, Nex! Was the party good, bro? I mean, you didn't say you were at a party, but I assume you were at a party, seeing as you're showing up here at like 1 in the night or whatever.
Did Grado show up in your chat?
Next, yeah. Yeah, next, me and Next have been bros on Discord for ages.
Huh.
He's like the resident commie on my Discord, and seeing as I'm like kind of commie, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've moved beyond commie. I'm like the new left.
You're beyond the commies.
Also, yeah, sorry I didn't watch your political discussions as you suggested, but
My rants of my political discussions.
yeah,
I think it would piss off anybody who comes from an actual country. So,
an actual
like countries who have like national like their nation and have national values, types of things. Like I was basically talking about how nationalism is bad
oh.
and things like that. Oh sweet, I took it, or rather they gave it to me, and now I can go fight the Chinese.
I can see that, how people would be angry, because I would be angry. So not angry, of course. I'm very, you know, as I just admitted, I'm left side. Obviously, I'm not a huge nationalist.
Again, like my whole point was, again, I on the one hand I was adopted, on the other hand, so looking at the world being like, our nation's the best. I'm like, good for you, pat on the head type of.
Like, I'm nationalists because Norwegians, on average, agree with me on political things a lot more than, say, Romanians.
Well, like,
and as a result, it is that's why I'm sort of anti-EU, because the EU would enforce the majority view in Europe, which does not agree with the Uber commies. Yeah, that'd be cool. Essentially, I'm a lot more. You know, I'm a left wing, right? So I want like workers' rights and freedom, and well, of course, you know, Norway is like we trust. Well, we don't trust in the government, but we are a lot more afraid of big companies than we are of big government. Unlike, say, the United States, which is a lot more afraid of big government than of big companies.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get back into it, but.
Aw, I'm joking.
I mean, we can make this a big political. I don't think your viewers would appreciate it.
Now, my viewers are. We discuss politics in Discord. We good. Anyone else need Germany at the moment? Because I might just call Germany into a small, ever so slight war against the autos.
Germany's in quite a few wars with me, but go for it, because he
they
can't
are.
do shit to help. Yeah, he can't even come out this way, so call him in, and we'll let him march through. He just doesn't have a navy because I think the British took it. He's Vikio saying fuck the EU.
I think the EU is a good idea, but it's poorly executed. Like I like big organizations like the EU, but I don't like that they are so right wing as they are right now, and not like right wing in terms of economy, not in terms of like, you know, social issues. Yeah. I mean, obviously I support, you know, gay marriage and drugs and or marijuana and, you know.
I don't know. My main whole point of that was like the EU and things like that are destined to happen to become like a thing regardless of like people's politics, because that's just the way the world's headed now. So like this whole nationalist wave is really just fighting the inevitable.
Well, Norway's
there's no way to get around it anymore.
But Norway's not in the EU. Like we've fought it. Yeah. We've said no. We have voted no. We're not in the EU.
Oh wait, what the fuck happened?
Oh.
What happened?
Hey, you won.
I didn't win.
Oh yeah, you did. You kept Vietnam. You lost.
I kept Vietnam.
Hai Chi Jun.
I lost whatever that northern province is. So there's some Romanians living in fear now, but I can just.
Oh no!
That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with this deal. I was expecting to lose Vietnam. Okay, that's fine. That's better.
Fuck you, GreenFors. You are a dumb cunt. Fucks. Why? Yeah, Nax is definitely drunk. But that I think that's a symbol though that you have become like good buddies. Is when you start insulting each other and calling each other's utter shitheads.
Yes, obviously. I mean that's what friends do, right?
Yeah.
At least that's how me and my friends talk to each other. Like it's always insults. It's always like, go fuck yourself.
Is stream die? No, stream is not die. Is stream die?
Has stream died?
No, I don't. I think mine is working.
I think mine's good.
Also, I'm at war. I should probably pay attention to the war. Oh shit, I'm being killed. Oh, never mind. I'm killing the Turks. Never mind. Now we good. We good.
Yeah, fuck the Turks.
If the Germans don't add any war goals to this war, I'll be actually rather salty. Because that would imply that I could have gotten like more land than I got. So.
Okay, now time to focus on the Philippines. Oh, the Philippines are civilized. Never mind, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vikil. Being I'm not a huge fan of the EEA, but I think it's a good compromise. We don't get to vote on EU things, but even if Norway was in the EU, we wouldn't get to vote on, like, we wouldn't be a big influencer anyways, because our views are so much more leftward-leaning than the average EU voter. And so it does sort of add up in that sense.
Yes, sorry, Salda. Yeah, I do. Started talking about American politics. Sorry, Salda.
I mean, of course.
Left when we started talking about America.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop then. I'll stop then. Yeah, because American politics is like that is such a foreign concept to me.
I know it better since I'm right next to it, but I do understand why Americans get pissy when other people mention it, because it's like, oh, you don't know the things, and it's like, well.
But
anyway, I'm not gonna get into it.
I think the most fundamental issue with America is not like the particulars; it's the big picture. The fact that they don't really have a functioning democracy. They have gerrymandering. Yeah. Like, even if you look at the fucking game, like, gerrymandering is the like you shouldn't have gerrymandering.
Yeah, gerrymandering's bad if you want an actual democracy.
You guys, does Canada have proper democracy? Do you have representative?
We have.
Or do you have first past the post?
We have. It's not first past the post. It's almost. It's not proportional, but it's something in between. It's not fully first past the post, but it's kind of first past the post. If that makes sense. Canada's weird. Canada. Trudeau ran on a thing of trying to get. We don't have first past the post in the overall election in like voting in the prime minister, but we have first past the post in local elections. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but do those local elections affect the outcome of the national?
They do.
Yeah. So it is first to pass the post then, or.
Kind of.
Yeah, but do you elect prime minister directly?
No, we vote for we use those things to then they vote. So I guess it is kind of first past the post, but it's not fully first past the post.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
Yeah, but it's indirect because I mean Norway's a monarchy as well, so we obviously you don't vote directly for president in the same way that the Americans do. It's like the parties appoint, but I mean you do kind of implicitly vote for them. So
yeah, I'm still trying to sphere the auto bears. Also, Japan has Arabia. So it means first past the stick. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, there's Japanese Arabia if anybody's noticed that.
Oh. Brosmeister is showing his true colors. I'm not watching your stream, only chatting here. But I look at Teddy's stream. No, I'm kidding.
Just made
oh, there we are. Nice. I got my lands united, even if the border gore is still a thing.
Mm-hmm. I want fascist, please.
Please. That's an unfortunate transition from a political discussion to like, I want fascism.
Oh, that's how we got onto the topic of politics last time. It's fascism, Nazis.
Yeah, but no one likes fascism though, so that's not really a discussion, is it?
It was from what I understand, Mello asked, would you consider National Socialists?
No.
That's what. Yeah, that was our response. No.
Because it values the nation above the workers.
Mm-hmm. And then I got onto the point of being like, just because you claim you're something doesn't mean you are that thing. It's kind of like.
Depends on the
communist China or whatever. Like they say they're communists, but they're not.
Nah,
really
they're state
communist.
capitalists. I would call it state capitalist, like dictatorial. Like the whole idea of socialism got all kinds of mucked up after Lenin. Like, as a person who has admitted he's left-leaning, I hate Lenin. And I mean, Stalin, obviously I hate Stalin, but Stalin
Stalin. So.
was merely a symptom. Like, he was the worst expression of a problem that started far earlier. Lenin was the worst thing to ever happen to left-leaning. Like, I hate Lenin. I honestly think he was one of the biggest people who completely destroyed socialism. The whole vanguard party ideology is such cancer that... Okay, yeah, now you can hear my heartbeat start. Like, now I'm getting pumped up. So
now you're getting pent up, yeah.
So now we should stop, because now I'm getting like... I'm getting angry, right?
Yeah, that's what was happening with me too, where I was just getting like furious, and I was like, I just can't.
Like, fucking Lenin! Get out of my socialism, Basically, I value democracy above all else. Not because democracy is like perfect, but because democracy, because like the fact that a leader is elected by the people forces the leader to value what is good for the people. In a dictatorship, like, you know, I'm sure here most people have read the Dictator's Handbook, which is like my primary political belief is based on the Dictator's Handbook, which sounds really bad, but it's not actually about. It's about like why dictatorships are bad, not, you know.
Yeah.
But it's written in sort of a you know, if you want to be a successful dictator, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
But the implication is that, you know, you should, like, if your political system enables this, you should probably reconsider.
I have a lot of Orthodox places.
You are Orthodox.
No, like in my colonies, like they're all becoming Orthodox.
Yeah, makes sense. You are Orthodox.
Yeah.
And you have animists, right?
Yes, in Africa.
Yeah, but in Asia as well, right?
No, they're all Buddhist.
No, aren't Asia Minor? I guess they died. No, look at Vientiane.
Vientiane.
Aren't they animists?
No, everything here is Dravidian. It's just Kenya, Zanzibar, and everything else like that. That is that. And yeah, here we go with the game of political hop. Yeah, I don't know. I like talking about politics, but I know it pisses some people off.
Yeah.
So.
I really enjoy talking politics as well, but obviously, what you just said.
It pisses people off because people don't like having their view. I don't want to get into that. Never mind. I was about to say something that was potentially mean.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest like problems about that. Like, you can't talk about quote unquote controversial things. Like, I don't
agree with that, but other people get really. So
I enjoy talking about religion, for example, but like the second you mention it, everyone is like re. Like, you can't have a discussion. It's just like re.
Yeah. I wish people would be more open to conversations about that type of.
Yeah, because like the militant atheists and the militant religious people just sit around and they're just salty. Also, can we all just have a FTP respect for my name placement?
Oh, why are you over there? And yes, I am reading chat now. I'm forcing myself to look down at all times to go look at chat. So I am reading chat again.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it seems like the system is the same in Austria, but they have a president instead of a king. But the president in like Austria and Germany, they do have power though, don't they? They have certain powers like veto and shit like that. I mean, technically the king of Norway has that power as well, but, you know, they never use it because they know that if they use it, they'll get deposed. Yeah,
they would get thrown away. I'm surprised, but not surprised the Austrians don't want the Habsburgs back. Kind of fun.
Yeah, it's about the history.
Yeah.
Once a monarchy becomes like delegitimized, whatever you would want to call that. Once it loses its legitimacy, it's no longer desired. Because like the majority of the people in Norway, me included, support the monarchy. mainly because they work as hardcore diplomats in a sense, and they work as I don't know. Once again, let's stop discussing politics.
Yeah. Sure, I can start influencing.
Can you influence Albania? Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so you can go eat Albania. So who's the world allied to? So France is allied to Russia. And it's me, Italy, and Germany as the act, which you and Yugoslavia are pissy about since you want your things, which I completely understand. What is this? Archaeological museums. Ooh. If you ever declare war on Italy, I'll support you, Italy, just so you're aware.
Wait, what?
If you ever attack Italy, I'll support you over.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'll support Italy. I was like, wait, hold on a second.
No. Yeah, I'll support you.
Oh, Jesus.
We're Balkanbros.
Also,
What the fuck's happening in the East? Britain, you're getting rid of all your things.
It's 1900, lads. Gas attack and research points have been enabled.
I should start getting gas attack.
I completely forgot about it. It's September, and I was like, oh, 1900. I guess I should do something.
I'm getting all the culture text, but I guess I should probably rush down to
Brosmeister asks, can I form Byzantium? I can, in theory, but I can't because of a certain nation called Italy. Because I need to own all my core provinces, but I don't know if you were around, but I got invaded by Italy, and they claimed Corfu, Zante, and okay, I guess the other island is also included in that province. But yeah, I lost my territories, and so I can't do it. Lel, he says.
Italians are being assholes.
We will surely invade the Italians at some point, though. That's on the to-do list.
In the future, the Italians shall die, but that's not on the docket right now. So why are my people only getting partial their land needs? Why are my people dying?
The Arab revolt?
You need clothes and...
What do you mean Arab revolt? I don't even have any Arab lands. What are you on about, game?
No, it's because they have the...
Put them down.
You're having Arab revolt? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you own Aleppo.
I don't own Aleppo.
Antioch, which is technically Arab.
Ah, Syria. Right. Well, fuck off. Antioch was not founded by a Greek. Wait. Was it?
I'm not sure. Let me choose trade policy.
No, I'm really thinking.
Economy.
So I'm pretty sure Antiochus or something named along those lines were a Greek person or a Hellenic person. That's another lovely discussion. Is Macedonia a legitimate nationalistic identity? But let's not get into. Let's not get into.
See, both me and Green want. Our chat would rather kill itself before we do it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, we're both chomping at the bit. We're both fine with it, but our chat would rather just fucking die.
Yeah.
So. I wish our chat was more open to it. I mean, most of my chat's open to it. It's just there's some people in my chat. And that's not an insult to the people who don't want it. I understand that they don't want it. It is what it is. I get it.
I understand it in the sense that it would sort of escalate and it would become like a... We might just like, oh, I am at war with Germany. I didn't notice because we're discussing politics.
Yeah, that's what was happening in my game. Imperium Universalis. I was playing like a Crete nation, and like I wasn't paying attention to anything, and like Sparta was taking over everything, and I can't focus.
Yeah, I can see that side of it, so I fully respect it.
I have flashpoint tension. Please no. Oh my god, it's all in my land.
Yeah, you gotta... What's it called? Movements?
Oh, nope, it's now all in Russia, too. Never mind, Russia's...
You gotta use your suppression points. Ah, but you don't have suppression points, do you? Because you were forced to do... You were forced to do the whole... What is it called?
Yeah. I had to
go
along
press.
with what people... Yeah.
Press rights. So you don't get points anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the absolute monarchy of Greece.
I'm just gonna give them like secret ballots and shit so they stop being bitchy.
I mean, if you and Germany are in a war together, they can't join in a war against you. Yeah.
Don't fascists usually pop up by now?
They should.
Usually fascists usually pop up in the 90s for me.
Yeah, it's odd that they are not here.
Yeah.
I guess maybe no one has done mass politics yet.
Yeah. No, like I have like fascism popping up really early in a lot of yeah, you're doing both chess at the moment, and no, Spartan was taking over. Yeah. Sparta was losing as well. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of things that. So I was too fascinated with discussing my political views that nobody wanted to hear. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Such a shame that it's so fun.
It is. I like politics, but nobody else does, and that makes me cry.
I think a lot of people like it, but they become so triggered. They can't sort of have a rational discussion about it. But
yeah, there goes the constitutional monarchy. I can no longer change my party.
For real,
No, I can.
yeah, you can.
No,
Right?
I can.
No?
I can now. It's because I have appointed still. Because I've appointed still.
Right, but I'm pretty sure in the next.
I just remember playing Britain and like not being able to do it. I normally
Oh.
never play monarchy, or playing as Korea and getting forced to go through all the reforms and like having no option to do it. Like I don't know. I seem to remember not being able to pick anything doing this. I might be stupid though. It could just be that I'm stupid. I could pick a communist party.
It's not much of a point to do that. Gotta
Not
wait for them
really.
fascists. Well, I guess we still
Yeah.
haven't confirmed whether or not Transnistria needs fascism or not.
I still don't have it, so who knows?
Communist monarchy, yeah.
I mean, you wanted to upload the thing to YouTube. True, I did want to upload the thing to YouTube. I haven't yet. I've downloaded it, and it's in like my. All right, yeah, I figured out how to edit. By the way, if you're ever curious, figured out how to like edit my videos and put them on YouTube. So I've done that now. But yeah.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them.
I have it in my queue. Editing is so fucking boring.
Yeah, it is.
It's such a pain in the dick. It's
Like-
easy, but it's a pain in the dick.
Do you cut away like boring parts, or are you just like cutting?
No, fuck no.
Oh,
Just
okay,
cutting
yeah,
it in chunks.
yeah, because that's the truly cancerous parts.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I know I could, but like, if I'm to do that, I need to like pick a stream and pretty much entirely ignore chat.
The most frustrating thing is how people in the comment section are like, you should really edit these videos more to make like. Do you realize how many hours it takes to do that? Like, because
There's the reason why we aren't ISP or the other guys. It's too much effort.
you know, I'm studying at university. Like, I don't have like in any shape or form of like I don't have time to edit videos. And now, of course, people think that I can because I do edit the videos that I don't stream. I edit on YouTube
Yeah.
because they are, but that is very simple because you can whenever you put the video into the editing program, right? You can see like the sound waves or
Yeah.
height.
Where you talk and where you don't talk.
Yeah, and so seeing as whenever I play Victoria to put it up on YouTube, I basically talk like, oh, I'm invading Nigeria as Morocco or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just like, and then I realize, okay, now I'm just doing boring shit like sieging down Kano to annex into Morocco.
Yeah.
And then I just shut up. Because when I then edit it, I will know I can just like, I don't even have to watch the video. I just know that cut, delete, and bam.
Or you can do what I have a feeling ISP and all those other guys do, where they don't actually talk when they're doing it. They talk over it after they're done.
Yeah, but that also takes a lot of time, because if you're then
Yeah.
making a 20-minute video,
But-
you have to make a 20-minute commentary, which is cancerous.
Yeah, but it's also like kind of easier because you can just go through and like you'd have to rewatch your video, but you'd be able to get through it and like commentate over it and then cut it down from there. Like it's a lot easier to do it that way. But since like since we're doing it via Twitch, or at least I am and you do it sometimes, it's impossible to cut it down. like truly edit it. It's fucking impossible.
Well, I mean, if you have to watch the video again, then it takes forever, right? And so any editing technique that relies upon having to watch the video a second time is bullshit in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because like I don't watch whenever I, because of the fact that I can see without like I don't have to hear the fact that I'm talking. I can see it physically in the editing software that the sound waves they have spikes, right? Whenever I talk, when I say whoa, there's a spike.
Yeah.
And so I can see where there is just the Victoria music, and I can see where I'm talking, because my talking is a lot louder than the music. And so without even having to watch the video, I can just cut out the part where there is just Victoria music without having to watch the video itself. And as a result, I can edit my videos and cut them, essentially, I usually cut them in half. If I record for like 40 minutes, I'll cut it down to a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
But the only reason I'm being able to do that without going insane is that I don't actually have to I don't have to watch the video again, because I have absolutely no interest in watching myself play a video game.
Yeah.
Which is why there aren't that many videos on my channel where I actually have done that. I have a couple of Hearts of Iron, not Hearts of Iron, Red Orchestra. Have you ever played that?
No, I've never played Red Orchestra. I don't even know what it is.
No, it's a first person. It's like a realistic World War II first person shooter.
Oh.
It's pretty good fun.
Oh, I got the first Nobel Prize. A Romanian scientist got the first Nobel Prize in physics.
Really? Ah, my God! Why do you have 328? No. I guess yes, because it's good for you, but I shouldn't be.
I have a lot of oil.
I'm catching up against Yugoslavia, though. How are you doing, Vikil? Still there?
I'm gonna go get gas attack.
I'm doing. He sure is doing.
You are doing, yeah. Oh no, I'm new to editing, so I don't really know much about it. So.
Kaiserreich is a war. Yeah, I know about Kaiserreich. I'm going to play Kaiserreich on stream probably at some point, but I'm a poor student, right? Ravioli, give me the money. So
Yeah.
I can't really afford. Well, I can't totally afford it, but I don't want to pay for the Hearts of Iron DLC, and so I'm gonna have to wait for some people to play multiplayer with, because I don't want to have to actually pay. Ooh, there seems a certain Yugoslavia is invading Albania.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Why?
cross your fingers.
They're friendly.
They're friendly with Russia. Friendly with Russia.
Why didn't you wait for? I was fucking cordialing them, like getting them into like almost friendly. Like if you would have waited like another year. Or is it because Russia's distracted? No.
I mean, Russia's not doing anything, so well, that's famous last words, of course.
Russia's now at war with Yugoslavia.
Oh well, F the bear spec.
Why'd you do it?
Can you call Deutschland in?
There's an international crisis. On what? Kurdistan. No, Patagonia in Chile. Sure.
Could still work though. Let's see, what tech do you have, Yugoslavia?
I'm not gonna let Russia march through me. So
Okay, no, Yugoslavia's tech. Yugoslavia's tech.
Mhm.
Damn, Yugoslavia! I see what you've been focusing on. So because you can separate piece Yugoslavia or
I guess I don't need to be focusing on Albania anymore.
yeah.
Eating them. All right. How far along am I in the?
No, Russia, you cannot have access.
I'm almost at friendly.
Yugoslavia, garrison Slovenia. The Russians are coming. They're walking through Austria, as I literally predicted. Get into Marburg. Pause the game. Ah, too late. All right then. No, don't go into Marburg. Garrison Karlovac.
Are the Germans willing to help you?
No.
You're not allied to the Germans.
And you have the biggest war score of all of us, which means that I won't be war leader if you call me in.
I would die if I joined.
Yeah, you would not. You need to stay out. Fuck, I would die as well actually, because I boarded the. Never mind, I would die. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bruv.
Sorry, dude. You're started status quoing. Why'd you get involved in this war in the first place?
Well, okay, maybe.
Like you legitimately asked me to get Albania in my sphere for you.
But why did Germany?
Friendly.
Oh no, you won.
No, he got status quo. He just didn't take it.
Okay, right. Well,
Like,
FTPairs.
I was literally doing it, Vikiel. I'm at friendly now.
Oh, and his infamy is back up to sky high.
like I was literally doing the thing you were asking me to do. I was gonna tell you once I got rushed it down to cordial. That was my whole plan. I guess I should have like said it aloud, but I thought that was.
You did.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, bud. I don't really want to back any of these guys. I accidentally found my way into a crisis because if I didn't, I'd lose a lot of prestige. When's my truce over? 1904.
Oof! I got a sudden shit. I got a sudden a bit. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, you made a mistake, type of thing. Yeah, that's fair. It happens with the best of us, man.
I'm back. I had to stop at a Gatterschuppen to buy bacon cheeseburger. Oh, that's such a drunken thing to do. I ran like 200 meters to get here before stream, and yeah.
Are we planning a war with the Middle East? We are indeed planning a war with the Middle East soon.
What? Japanese Arabia? Since when?
Since it's been there for a while.
That okay. I guess chat was.
Yeah. I'm gonna focus on the Ottomans so I can become friendlier with them, so we can go take over their stuff. So you can get your cores back, and I can take Iraq.
You're gonna take Iraq?
Do you want Iraq?
Yeah, I'll get it for free.
Oh, okay.
Righteous
Alright, yeah,
Greek
cool.
land.
Righteous Greek land. I'm sorry.
Aren't
What do I
you?
want, then?
Philippines, dude.
No, they're civilized.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. It's boring.
I guess Thailand then. Keep beating them up.
Yeah, that's the plan. Thailand is becoming my bitch.
Shan is good land.
And
Patani.
then probably Toijin or however the fuck you pronounce it. Try to grab that back since there's Romanians up
Yeah,
there.
Haijin.
Yeah. I'd have to go beat up the Qing, but I have more tech than they do. So I should
Of course, at some point, the how civilized are the? Nah, they have. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Of course, at some point, the warlord era will happen, and that'll make things a bit more straightforward.
Yeah. Kind of waiting for that, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Nah, not anytime soon. That's.
Let's grab another cannon in Indochina. All right. I was going for gas attack. I remember.
I wonder if the Japanese have gas attack.
Maybe.
Because you know, obviously, I want to invade the Turks again.
Yeah. Oh, nobody's friendly with if I had jingoism, I would totally do this. Grab the Tisa and go attack Hungary, but I just don't have jingoism. None of my politics have it. I need fucking fascists. Another Nobel Peace Prize.
Where are they?
Got a Nobel Peace Prize. I don't know. Shouldn't they be popping up?
Yeah, they should have popped up ages ago.
Did we somehow break the game and we'll just never have fascists?
I doubt it. I don't see how that would work.
I don't know either. When is fascism supposed to pop?
1900, right? Maybe it's.
Vanguard Party, right? No, that's communism.
I think it's just mass politics.
Okay. Somebody should be getting it. I'm almost at 100% literacy.
Really?
I'm getting up there. I'm at 87 and I'm ticking up real quick.
Damn it!
I'm at
Well,
41.6.
Shouldn't be.
Going up.
Why are you so good? Why are you so good? Why are you so good? This is insanity. Like, I'm happy for you, but I'm also sad for me because, like, obviously I've done something very, very wrong.
Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, I like playing up the fact that, like, played this game for thousands of hours, so I do kind of know how to guide my nation through
Well,
random shit.
explain then.
I don't know. I did my usual task of ignoring everything entirely. I mean, the usual tactic worked for me, focusing on literacy. Honestly, the reason I think I'm doing so well is because I started off with a fuck ton of coal. And
I guess that would help your industrialization, but it doesn't explain the whole literacy thing. I guess okay, I think maybe part of it is because both of us have been focusing on literacy from the beginning of the game, but it wouldn't entirely explain it because what's your can you I'm actually unsure.
How much I'm gaining?
No, can you see how much literacy you have in Dobruja and Bessarabia?
I don't think there's a way to test that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no way. I can see how many like intellectuals I have, and I have 4% in pretty much every state.
I
Which
have.
is the usual thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing anything new. Is the thing. I'm not doing anything you don't know. Like that's why I'm like
3.2,
I don't know what I'm doing different.
3.5, 3.7.
You have the exact same talent in this game that I do. Like you played this game for just as long as I have, probably longer.
I don't know. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 23 years old.
Ah, so you're basically the same age as I am.
I guess so.
Speaking of age, for a long time I always got confused at your face and your voice because you are so similar to another YouTuber.
Ooh.
That I was like, wait, why do I recognize this guy? And then I realized you're literally just a younger, less fat. Not that the other YouTuber is fat, but you know, your face is like leaner.
Yeah.
Version of a YouTuber called How to Drink, which is a cocktail channel. Of course, I subscribe to that.
Of course.
It's a really good channel, by the way. But seriously, look up How to Drink after stream. It's I want to hear your opinion on like
Alright.
if I'm just full of
the crisis is about to fire, and I don't know which side to pick.
the crisis
I
of.
don't pick either of these sides. We're fighting over.
Oh right, yeah, you have to make a choice, don't you?
I'm thinking of supporting Britain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's Britain, me. Yeah, I'm gonna
Because France. Yeah. Actually, France has United States. That's a legitimately hard one to decide, though.
I picked the British, so hopefully they'll back off. I'm just not gonna get involved in this war. Even if things go wrong, I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm mostly just gonna be focused on my own shit over in my corner. They can do what they want. 1904, so still 2 more years. And how about with China? China. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Nobel prizes, and it is fascism is fucking late. So I've been not paying attention to chat again, bro. I'm retarded like that.
What did chat say when fascism shows up?
No, he's just saying it's fucking late.
Yeah, but it is fucking late. So.
Yeah. Here's only.
Oh really? It is. Of course, it's gonna go to war. You don't border anyone though, so you should be fine.
I've seen the Japan with the Chinese Empire patches. The chat is supporting me. He has only a drunken and random guy there. Oh god, I'm at war. Well, I don't want to be in this war though.
I don't wanna.
Like I know, my options were not pick anything and lose 10 prestige.
I want to be a great power with just the bonuses and not the side effects.
Yeah. Why can't I have all the bonuses and nothing negative?
But my chat is being very drunk right now. I feel like throwing up, but this burger is so good I'ma keep eating. GreenFors, have you had anything to drink tonight? Equals question mark, etc.
France is kicking the fuck out of my army.
You're bordering France? Oh, you do. I forgot. I always forget you have blessed colonies in East Asia.
Oh, this is the fucking Great War.
Oh, well, how is there Great War but no fascism?
I don't know, man. But this is the fucking Great War.
I really hope Japan is going to get into this. Well, supporting you, hopefully. But F.
Can I call Germany into this?
Oh, shit.
No. Germany, just don't join France aside, because if you do, we lose. That's 100% the truth. Just gonna go flee up north. Well, I'm in the Great War now, boys. Have to pay respects. So who is okay, so I'm gonna decrease relations with Russia and Albania. Now Albania is safe to attack.
But now
Also,
he doesn't
I'm
have
gonna
the
go move
infamy, so...
Yeah. But I mean, like, now it's a thing you can do. It's now safe. I'm gonna go move all my troops into the mountains because the Russians are probably joining on this war against me. I just know it. I feel it in my bones.
Don't you have tech now, though? Yeah, you have tech.
I do, but I'm still scared.
No, but you should still push the... or keep it at the border, I think.
Okay, fair enough. 2, 3, 4. Just building up another army in my land. 4, 2.
I have 0 infamy. That's been like a thing in this campaign, hasn't it? Like...
Mm-hmm.
How's your bladder doing, by the way?
I haven't been drinking water, so pretty good.
Oh, because mine is falling apart, so I might actually have to call upon
You wanna
pause.
Yeah, go for it.
Or, you know, you can keep it going. Just keep an eye on my existence.
Sure thing.